And we should be live there now. Humans are usually the common denominator for situations sucking. I mean, you know, it feels like you desperately need positive right now. Okay. I got you covered. Look, in 24, 23, 22. No, really. Again, that is hardly makes the top 10 worst. Bottom 10? Top 10 worst things that like someone has said or done in a public game lobby, in my experience. So it makes me feel bad for people that it's like, well, is this the only way you know how to win or what? Are you really willing to sink to that level in order to Hey, Zero has Subway cookie. What kind? All right, tier list. Fast food desserts. We're doing a fast food dessert tier list. Don't jump scare you. What kind? What kind of Subway cookies? I'm not a big white chocolate person all by itself, but they have like a raspberry cheesecake white chocolate one or something like that, don't they? That one's pretty good. I will concede that cookie is thebomb.com/Subway cookie. Yas.html. 6 of the raspberry cookies. Oh, it's white chocolate macadamia. The raspberry ones, are they just like raspberry? What are they? Okay, I'm in my brain, I'm mashing them together, which is ridiculous. Although actually raspberry macadamia and white chocolate wouldn't be bad combined in something. But I'm picky about white chocolate. It does go well with macadamia, but I just feel like white chocolate all by itself particularly is like, or if it's like the main event in something, I'm like, oh my God, it's too much. It's like cloying. I don't know. We had a Subway in our town and then it closed. And do you know, the thing is, like, as a parent, when I first had children and when Henry first started eating solids, I was such a hippie, crunchy granola mom and was like, I probably have said this here before, I'm going to say it again. This is my funny bit that I do about being sort of a misguided first-time parent. And it's okay because that's natural and normal. But I was like, no high fructose corn syrup shall pass my child's lips. You know, I thought I was, I mean, I wasn't obnoxious about it to like other people or whatever. I wasn't like, you shouldn't feed your kids that, you know, like I just didn't want my kid to have it. And I think that comes from a good place and all. And then I got to this point where like one time somebody's like, can you have a popsicle? And I looked at him and I looked at the popsicle and I looked at him and I looked at the popsicle and I was like, yes, just give him the popsicle. Who's going to tell their kid? No, sorry, honey, you can't have a popsicle. It has like, and in front of the person offering the popsicle, am I going to be like, no, sorry. Thank you for the follow, Yessie. You followed because I lived and I learned. Thank you. Follows are free, but the content here, it's priceless. That's why. Follows are free because of the content here, priceless. Unless someone's health is obscenely horrible, live your life. And like, yeah, don't let them have too much of it. Balance and everything. And like, dude, he's at a birthday party or it's 99 degrees outside. Thank you, Flame Grilled Freak. Hello to you as well. Mr. Jackpots. Unless it's like... Anyway, so over time, I got over that whole thing. I don't remember why I started talking about this. Chat, why did I start talking about this? Oh, yeah, Subway. Because Subway was an awesome, like, easy, especially if there was coupons, easy dinner for mom. Be like, kids, you want the huge? You want the huge from Subway? And they'd be like, wee! You know, and like we would order for Subway anyway, pretty healthy sandwiches. And then I'd let them get cookies and they'd be so happy about the cookies. They'd want the chips from Subway and I'd be like, that's kind of silly. For years, you were confused how Americans were surviving in 100 plus degrees Celsius. It's because we're not real. I'm sorry. See, it's all, America is actually just all Hollywood. Right, Frost? Dude, and that's the thing. So it would encourage them to eat a much healthier alternative to like something like, for example, you know, say like just like a burger and fries. If you ask me, you know, I know that there are burger patty alternatives. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about traditional, just like greasy, you know, fast food stuff, which also is good. And sometimes you should just indulge yourself in it. But Subway was a nice break for mom. Or like, I'd be like, okay, it's hot outside. I don't feel like cooking. It's pleasant, and it would be a lovely night to grab Subway. And then the park is like not far. So that was fantastic. And then they closed it and they turned it into a vape shop. And then the vape shop closed, so now there's nothing there. Yeah, boo indeed. So there's not even anything in there at all. And what are you going to do? They want a lot of money to rent it, I guess. So hi and bye. I know. Today has been a day. I've had many days that have been days. But like, you know, lots of really great stuff. It's been such a roller coaster lately. And suffice it to say, sometimes being a human is really hard. And I am thankful for you all. I am not. How do I say this? How do I put this into words? I'm working on some stuff that's really tough, and it is charades. Yeah. One word. One word. 5 syllables. I have had a couple of different, you know, moment of vulnerability, and we're going to move right along because I don't want to dwell on this. I've had a couple of different mental health professionals suggest to me that I may have bouts of hypomania, not the kind of manic episodes that put you in the ER because you crashed a car into a department store. Okay, so please, you know, much less intense and less long-lived episodes of sort of like racing thoughts, not being able to sleep, irritability and or like crazy elevated mood out of nowhere. And it's hard because you feel like, well, isn't that maybe just like some of that just my personality? Like, I don't want to not be me. But that doesn't mean that you can't try to find ways to mitigate the further end, you know, whichever ends of that spectrum you may end up upon, upon which you may find within which you may find yourself. English, and recognize the signs that it is starting, so you can help yourself get a grip. And it's a long time coming for me to try and address some of this. I think being raised when we were still in a time when, and I mean, it's hard because I think there were some really great things about growing up in the 70s and 80s that kids are deprived of today. Yes. Being left unsupervised for 3 to 4 hours a day after school every single day, maybe not the best thing, right? For a lot of reasons. But there was an excellent unintentional side benefit, which, you know, was like freedom to be little creatures figuring out the world and not have adults interfering every 3 seconds to try and mediate, or like you see it in schools now where parents come in and they'll make all these excuses for their kids who have failed in their commitments that they've made. And there may very well be some valid struggles, reasons, but then action needs to be taken and solutions need to be sought out. Helicopter parenting is really, it's hard because I get it. Conductor, I understand, but I have literally sort of physically forced myself sometimes to walk away from my kids when they're in the middle of an interaction that doesn't seem like it's going so hot, because how else are they ever supposed to learn? And of course, sometimes you realize you'll be like, nope. I need to intervene. Now it's time to intervene. Like clearly, if anybody's getting physical, there's all kinds of boundaries past which it's like, yes, as the parent, now you need to step in. Right. It can end up actually creating more distance between you and your children. Now, I had kind of the extreme opposite. Not because my parents didn't want to be around me. They did kind of do the whole, get out of here. What are you doing? It's still light outside. But that's also because that's partly how they grew up. But the difference is the kids from like the 60s, maybe, Gen X, when both parents started working is when there was a brief period where people hadn't adjusted yet and there was no such thing as after-school childcare. Kids just went home. Prior to that, there had been typically the mother and adult home in the house all day, every day. Or maybe not all day, but certainly not unsupervised for a good 3 to 4 hour stretch every single day after school. Now, we had neighbors when I was a kid. We had all kinds of trustworthy adults that I could turn to. I lived 2 blocks from a library. I knew how to call the police if I needed to, et cetera, et cetera. But before that, it was more like, okay, I'm busy in the house and I'm cleaning and I'm cooking and you're kids and you should be outside, but there was someone home who you could go to, right? And then there was this little chunk of time where we were not, but we learned a lot, right? Like we went outside and we played with sticks and dirt and we made forts and we made up our own games and we fell down off of our bikes and we got flat tires and had to walk our bikes home, 2.5 miles and, or much longer distances than that. I walked as a kid sometimes because all of a sudden I realized, well, oh, wait, we made it all the way out here. But now I went the opposite direction from home when we left the school. And now I got to walk all the way back the way that we came and then all the way home. And I'm going to be tired when I get there. And what if I'm not home in time for dinner? And, this kind of stuff. And then you start learning some things that I think maybe kids today don't always learn. Oh my gosh, Miro.
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
You're fine. No. Don't you dare be sorry for the off topic. What do you mean? What in the world do you mean? Thank you so much, Miro. Hi, bye, Miro. Miro has to get to bed.
Everybody's doing it.
Listen.
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
No. What I'm saying is, I think that back then there was still this attitude, Karen, of just take care of it. Just take care of things. Just deal with it. I got this. I don't need your help. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I know how to solve my own problems, right? A lot of us have that attitude. So again, that's a benefit of having grown up that way, feeling like, no, I'm going to take care of this business myself. So, but sometimes taking care of that business means asking for help. Or at least just trying to figure out what the problem is instead of just shoving it to the side all the time going, it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, you learn to fend for yourself, so there's part of you that goes, nope. There's no one coming to save me. I have to deal with it. right? But then if it's still there after a while, like then maybe you do need to figure out how to, like maybe you're not an expert in the field. Maybe you don't have training. Maybe it's hard for you to stand outside of yourself and examine why, you have some of these patterns of behavior or difficulty with certain things. I have really bad time falling asleep when my brain is overactive. And, some impulsivity stuff, which like has gotten way better as I've gotten older. But there were times in my 20s, and I live with guilt over some of the decisions, some of the things that I did when I was in my 20s and 30s, and still abusing alcohol. Again, this is heavy stuff, you guys, and I don't want to, I want to talk about the happy stuff, so we're going to wrap it up here in a second. But I have been at way lower points than I am now. I've had not so great things happen in my life. There was a lot of turmoil and tumult and upheaval with my parents growing up, like a lot of us, and people still go through all that stuff today too. I'm not trying to say that I'm special because of the generation that I was born in, but there are some things that were different then that I think can contribute, and you have to try and look at that whole big picture and go, okay, so what are all of the moving parts here? And how can we make them fit together better? And how can we improve where we're at mentally and emotionally? That's where you've been. Your therapist at 10 years dropped you last September. You're still waiting on the VA to give you a new one. Oh my goodness. Just trying to adapt and hold together till you can get help because you need it. And that's especially difficult if you did. I mean, I don't know, how you felt about the care you received and if you felt like it was helpful and all of that or what. I know that sometimes the VA does not offer people a lot of options. Oh, mirror. And I mean, I don't want to say it like that. Having a hard time and simultaneously in the best spot in my life that I've been in so many ways, period. I have a partner who's also not perfect, but he loves me deeply and he wants to see me thriving and happy and he is so committed to our future, to having a future where maybe one day we're certainly clamoring for the next visit with our kids, but it's just me and him and we get to go do all kinds of cool stuff together, just us, and not worry about our finances. And I'm terrible at tracking things like spending. So that's a big one that I really need to tackle. I'm not like wildly out of control or anything like that. I'm not sneaking off to the casino over in Washington. I haven't even I did used to gamble. I've told you guys this before here. I did used to gamble somewhat because video lottery, all black, let's go. But that was also, it was part of a set of behaviors, including the alcohol stuff, that all of them were they were symptoms of something. They were not, that was not in and of itself. I don't sit around thinking about that stuff all day, every day. The alcohol one I've decided to put aside for maybe forever because I just don't think it was doing me any favors, and combined with the fact that excessive consumption especially increases your risk of certain types of cancers like you wouldn't believe. It's something to think about even if you don't have an issue with, you like your adult bevies. Some moderation is going to help reduce the amount of that. Now, there's also some that are, things like wine can have some beneficial stuff in it, and it tastes good with your dinner. And I'm not at all trying to make anyone feel like they shouldn't drink. I should probably reduce my caffeine consumption. That's only my second one, and I waited between my morning coffee and that one, and I bought that on my way home after taking the dogs to the dog park and all that stuff. So that's it for me for today. I'm no more caffeine. I'm going to try to limit it after the afternoon. But, I guess, so now that I've gotten all that out of the way, because, there's been some stuff lately. There's been some kind of big stuff. feeling kind of like I've painted myself into a corner creatively and I don't know how to get out of it. And at the same time, then feeling guilty because like, how dare you when you've had, an amount of support and success with content creation that many people would be absolutely over the moon about. And, what are you crying about? What are you worried about? What are you freaking out about? So not only do I have the voice that goes, things aren't going the way that I want them to, but then I have the voice that goes, shut up, that voice, you're a big baby. Like more than one, negativity. And it's difficult when that's happening and you have like just these kinds of thoughts bouncing all around in your head. If you've had these kinds of conversations in your head, which I think many of us have, you are not alone. And then I stop and I realize, you know what? At any given time, if I needed to and I felt this was the best choice, I could change gears and go back to working a full-time hourly job and just stream when I had time to, and you guys would all totally understand. So none of this is required of me. And at the same time, I know how much it means to a lot of you. So there's a part of me that feels this sense of duty, responsibility. I said duty. And lately, the other day I came on and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try and find that same level of like kind of random, like hyped up, like, I get to do this. Like that it's like something that's not a job, that it is just for fun. And magically it worked. And last night was kind of same. It was like, I'm going to go live and play some Fortnite on the second channel, and I'm not going to set a strict time limit, but I'm going to be out of here probably around midnight. And it was super fun. And it doesn't matter how many viewers we had. We had a great time. I was sitting there. You know what happened with the gray pistol, with the person chasing me down and getting all aggro, and then the other team cheating and teaming and eliminating me right after that, is the reason why I only had a gray pistol is because I only looted one spot, grabbed one of those clear grapple balls, and then was having too much fun balling all over the map. So again, it stinks for it to end the way that it did, but I was having a good time. I'm not gonna let somebody ruin the fact that I was having a blast, and that then I went, because that person who chased me down, they saw me. I had driven the little plastic ball to one of the geysers on the map in Fortnite in the OG, and I was just sitting there going, I'm gonna see how long it takes for somebody to notice me in this ball. Thank you, Chris. Hello, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. And eventually somebody did. And they say, yeah, big baller, shot caller. I wish I was a little bit taller. And so they started shooting at me, and they ended up destroying my grapple ball, of course. But, I was basically sitting there going, like, how long is it going to take before somebody finds me here? And, again, that kind of thing. Having fun that way in the game is what I want to feel like I can do here as much as possible. Because sometimes, people are kind and they commission me to make things. Sometimes we have specific events we've planned for and we're doing that day. But I used to just go live and do whatever. And there is a lot of our lives that is very plotted out for, whatever one reason or another, many of them important, right? I got to go pick up my kids at a certain time. I have to go help out at the shop when my husband needs me. I get to go help out at the shop when my husband needs me. I like going there. I was down there today for a little while and I didn't want to leave. I wanted to hang out with him. But I had the dogs with me and it was nice out and they need exercise and I had things to do here. So, again, but I can make my own schedule to a point that I never, ever was able to in any other post-college, even college. Then you have classes you have to go to, you have schoolwork you have to do, and I had work study and wanted to try to socialize with my friends on top of all of that. But at this point in my life, I literally feel like, in a lot of ways, I have the best of all worlds. So what's bothering me so much, right? And I do think, again, there is sometimes from that childhood, stuff of, how do I put this without, I don't want to dump stuff happening literally overnight that turned my whole world upside down. This, moving out of nowhere and ended up leaving childhood prized possessions behind and, things like that. Upheaval, there's a part of me that feels like that's around every corner, whether I allow it to occupy my mind in the forefront or not. So there's a looming sense of like, okay, what's the next big horrible thing that's going to happen? And bad things do happen, but why? Are you manifesting it? Do you want it to happen? Because that's kind of what you're doing. You're saying like, okay, well now I'm filling the time between bad things that happen. Yeah, it could be. It could be that that's part of it. RC, but it's also kind of how my brain works. And I mean, dude, I'm not in a bad mood all the time or anything like that. People assume like if you have depression or like other sort of like mental health challenges, that you're just like, you must be sad and miserable and like, no, it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. It's that you start panicking in a situation that you not that you should be able to handle, but that normally, if you were not dealing with this, wouldn't be no big deal. It happened today. I had like a panic attack and a moment of like deep paranoia, and it was completely unfounded. There was no reason for my mind to go to that very dark place. With all I went through in childhood, it sets your mentality in adulthood, right? But we do, as adults, have a responsibility to ourselves, to those around us, to take care of the issue. So not using it as a crutch and an excuse, which is easy to do. Well, I'm this way because of this. But so then figure out what to do about it. And that should feel empowering and not like somebody telling you you're a failure. And I hear in my head, you're a failure because you won't take care of this and you're avoiding it, and it's not right. And that's just even more of the same. So again, if you've struggled with this stuff, you're not alone. Your shadow is a valuable part of your brain, and it's also trying to sabotage you sometimes. You have to learn to pick through those messages for what's valuable and what makes sense and what is real, and digest the rest and just poop it on out. Okay. We don't keep all of the material we ingest as food inside of our bodies. You could almost liken it to like just like digestion. It's been studied before. People who grew up during the Great Depression would hoard cash and items. Many years later,
thanks to row_B for my sub gift. Poop.
Yes, exactly, DJ. Poop. Thank you, Miro, for the gifts up for Cranston. That's some mod on mod love there. That's some mod on mod love. We love that. And it's very sweet. And you do so much for us, Cranston. I'm so happy that Miro, every so often he will pop up and strike and snipe someone for multiple months. And it is so appreciated. What color chicken would you like to be, Cranston? What color chicken? And you know what? You used your Prime on the other channel last night. Would you like an Oracle card reading? If you want one, let me know. If you don't, that's okay. Blue, you got it. So anyways, please don't fret, though. I don't want you guys to worry. I'm sharing this with you because... No, thanks. I'm sharing this with you because I want you to understand there may be times when I decide I'm going to end stream earlier than usual. These are things that I struggle with doing. I'm not feeling this right now. Why is that? Maybe I'm having kind of a little bit of a, moment. And instead of sitting here and allowing my brain to like spiral into whatever, I should just tell everybody I'm going to get going. And I don't have to share with you that there's, I don't have to share every last thought I have with you guys, right? That's another thing. I respect that other people can run their, entertainment businesses the way that they want. I'm not at all in any way, shape, or fashion trying to criticize anyone who decides they do want to be super open about their challenges, that they would rather discuss it, that's a focus of what they do. But I've told you guys this so many times before. I feel like the reason I was put here, it's a double-edged sword. I was put here to bring mirth and laughter and put smiles on people's faces. It's what I'm good at. It makes me feel great. It is my calling. I've known that since I was little. It's all that I want for people around me, is to feel a little bit happier and try to make them feel seen a little bit, related to, and also like they can laugh things off and help lighten their mood. And, on top of all that, I've gotten to do all these great things for charity with you guys. And we get to have a lot of laughs while we're doing it. So there's so much uplifting and positive and happy stuff here that sometimes there's that 16-year-old who's really, having a hard time fighting with her sister and feels like nobody really understands her. And she's been through all this stuff, but at the same time, she has family who loves her, and she has dreams and aspirations, but she doesn't know exactly what she wants to do with her life, or if she's good enough, or if she's going to make it as an entertainer or an artist. And turns around and does the exact thing that happened to her all throughout her childhood and says, "Hey, can I go live with Dad?" When I was 16 years old, I asked my mother if I could go and live with my father for a year. And she said, well, if you're, maybe even I said like 3 months or something like that. And she said, if you're going there for a part of the school year, you're going there for the whole year. And bless my mother's heart, bless her. She said, if that's what you really want to do and you feel like you need to do that, then the answer is yes, of course you can do that. Even though they didn't really have the best relationship after, all was said and done between them. But, it wasn't horrible or anything. It was just, a lot of times that happens. And I went and I lived with my father for my last 2 years of high school. And I learned a lot of things about myself, about him, about life, I missed my mom and my sister horribly. And I think that it was hard for my sister because she felt like, oh, you literally don't even want to be in this house with me, huh? And we've managed to repair our relationship, but we were having a really hard time getting along before that. And I was like, maybe it's just better if I go somewhere else. Maybe it's just better if I just run away. That's kind of what I was doing. I had some really great experiences at the school I went to my last 2 years of high school. And outside of anything else to do with my relationship with my dad, he helped me navigate the college application process. And that was huge. It was really important because my mom wouldn't have had any idea how to do any of that stuff. He was a financial aid officer. So I got really lucky to have somebody help me and walk me through that whole process step by step with insider knowledge, literally. He didn't work for that, he wasn't doing financial aid anymore, and he hadn't in many years, but he understood the system. He'd even, had to apply for it for graduate school for himself in the last 10 years. So he had recent experience with it from a personal standpoint. So there were many things about it that actually were really beneficial to me, and I think were positives, and that my mom would have wanted to help me to be able to do, but she just didn't. She was working herself running herself ragged working. So again, I'm saying I still have guilt about that, even though I made a decision that I think actually in a weird way was way beyond my own years at the time. Most kids that age don't have that kind of, they don't come up with ideas like that. And most kids' parents that age in, a broken relationship, and they were broken up before I was even born. But, there's stuff to do with that too, right? We all have this stuff, right? And I've mentioned some of these things here and there here. I've never really kind of laid it all out like that. All I'm saying is I am here. I'm here, and I've been here now on Twitch and doing content creation for almost 8 years. And in that 8 years, we have done a lot of really cool stuff. And you have to sit and do a little retrospective with yourself every so often and say, wait, okay, so where was I before I started all of this? And hopefully you get to, look at all the highs and you try to just learn from those lows, and just hanging on to them for dear life isn't going to do you any good, but you can't just forget the lessons you've learned from them either, or refuse to learn the lessons. So thank you guys for listening to me talk about this, because I know I wasn't on for a few days. That had to do with a lot of different things. Everything's okay. I'm excited. I'm excited about this thing with the pre-order with the yarn. So that's what we're going to talk about now. After we do Cranston's Blue Chicken. And I hope that you guys were all able to make it to the Moko, the second of the 2 Moko giveaways that was yesterday in their channel. And they were so sweet. And they talked all this amazing love smack about... Derek pointed out to me something I needed to fix about my site, which I love that. I love that he's like, you got this in here. Why? I'm like, oh my God. And I went tried to fix it on my phone. I was like, I don't know how that ended up in there. He's like, why is your view all under merch? And I was like, I probably did that on accident, moving things around in there at some point. So they're amazing, and huge shout out to them. And please go support them and support all the people doing BPPE. And we are continuing our participation in that through the end. So BPPE 2026 gets you 20% off. And yes, that includes the pre-order. The magical mermaid neon, dude. It has iridescent stellina and neon Donegal neps. It is magical. It is magical yarn, and I'm so excited to play with it. I was gonna do the Sheila's, just the one that has the iridescent stellina, but then I noticed that they did not have very many, and then they ended up selling out. Actually, they're sold out on the minis, and I'm not going to sit and do what I did with that other one. I can't divide up whole skeins into minis. So we're gonna try the one with the neon neps, which I think will be really super cool and fun, anyways. If it sells completely out and they restock the other one, I would consider adding that as an option. There is also a DK weight. There's 40 available. We gotta put you in the bowl, Cranston. Shut up about yarn, lady. You don't talk about yarn enough already. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So the pre-order is open. The pre-order is open. I have not yet. I need to put the animation in for that. I need to put the animation in for that alert in Mix It Up. Let's do it. Or can we do it? Well, yeah, it's easier to do that part and Mix It Up. I did the text and stream elements in case the Mix It Up bot has crashed or isn't running for some reason and someone wants the information on how to get in on the pre-order. We will take pre-orders through the 31st, which is a Sunday. Okay, we'll take pre-orders through the 31st, which is a Sunday. That is 3.5 weeks from today. Also, I do need to figure out what days we're doing Patreon live streams. I'm not sure if tomorrow night is really doable because we do have something going on Saturday, potentially. So I'm looking at the 22nd, which was a Saturday, and one other one that was a Wednesday, maybe the 13th, I think. I'll look back at the poll. I know most of you voted for this Friday is in tomorrow. Or I should say the highest percentage of votes in the poll on Patreon were for tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to work out, unfortunately. And, basically it's like, okay, these are some potential days, and I know you guys understand. These are some potential days, and we'll pick from that based on not only, what works for you guys, because I do want to try and make it work as best as possible for all of you that are paid pledges in the Patreon. Even if that is a gifted membership, that's fine. That's somebody else saying, I would like to pay for someone else to have the same access to the live streams and have a say in when we do them. And we have a bunch of those to give out thanks to, we have, I think two two or three more 1 year Good Egg Tier memberships. Because we had one extra one from RC. I have to go in and look and see if all of yours have been redeemed, RC. And then we got 3 from Auntie Trashy and another 6 month memberships from Auntie Trashy. We have kind of a game plan. We have kind of a game plan for them, and you have an amount of time before they have to be redeemed. So huge thank you. Like like I said, it could not possibly have come at a better time in a way, because it just made me it made me feel like, oh wow, okay, some people really do care about what we're doing and want to see it continue and invite other people to be part of it, whether they can pay for it right now or not. Because many people are being affected by like layoffs and things like that. So I'm trying to find where those are in here, and it does not show anything right now. Weird. Maybe it's not in this section that I'm looking at. Because I'm in promotions, and then I went to gifted by others. Raven told me how to get to this spot in Patreon one time before, and I know it's different than what I'm trying to do, because this is, to me, what makes sense. But that doesn't mean insights. Nope. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that in a whisper, Keebler. I do appreciate you, but now you're going to get blasted. Kamei?
Another one.
Kamei, we have to say hello first. Get blasted, nerd. Speaking of Patreon, this is Keebler's Patreon, which is now public. Let's go! You guys, there's Sprout Scout at $3 a month. $3 a month! Pond Hopper at $7 a month. Chaos Gremlin at $12 a month. Lore Keeper at $20 a month. And Royal Troublemakers at $35 a month. Go check out Keebler's Patreon. There's so many awesome people. So many awesome
Robot
people.
Wizard 9000 just powered up with 50 bits. Thanks for the message effects. Smile hello, first time chatter.
You're so welcome, Keebler. Listen, I love supporting other people, and thank you for being courteous and sending me that message aside so I can make a decision about whether or not now is a good time to talk about it or any of that stuff. You know what I mean? I get it. I understand. An unfortunate thing that's happening on Patreon, that has happened to me at least, is somebody has twice now come into my quips and begged for engagement on their page, which really stinks. It's like, I understand why you're doing it, because you're really excited about what you want to do, and you're trying to make connections. This is not the way to do it. Just like we tell people when they come in here and we don't know them, we've never seen them before a day in our lives, and the first thing they post in the chat is some message about come follow me. It's the same exact energy, and I ended up blocking them because they did it twice. So it's really unfortunate. It's like, come on, this is a brand new thing. It's so fun. Thank you. No! How is this possible? We are okay. It's good. We're good. We just did a sub sale on the other channel last night. Twitch, I would like to file a formal complaint. Kamei gifted you a tier 1 sub, Frost. Would you like to pick a chicken color? Otherwise, I'll do green because that's Kamei's favorite color, but I'd love for you to pick it if you'd like to. And Rika, do you want purple? What color purple egg would you, or chicken?
Trains. I love lamp. I mean trains.
I'll put a steak in the jar for my baby. We get home. Oh, you gifted them all! All night on my phone. I got the rubber chickens lined up at the door. Can't hold our love back anymore.
We're finally gonna get some time together alone.
Welcome home to the Ford Zone. I said, welcome home to the Ford Zone. All right. You did it! You finished the treasure train! If you're in the stream and following and you were not previously subbed, well, Robot Wizard went ahead and took care of that for you, it would appear. Thank you so much, Robot Wizard. I love that it's like all like, wee, fancy when you do that. It like gives like a whole fancy color to it and everything. That's very nice. That's some very nice visual, sparkly, fun times. Shiny Castle Crafts, Rosewood 1860, Rue Makes, Serial Hobbyist Dude, Makuito, Sir Fabulous Petey, Den Yoga, Skull Mallow, Lunar Eclipse, CA in LA is an awesome streaming channel. You definitely should check them out. American Chris Hansen, Rabbit or Fox, Star Rose 3, Jazz the Pirate! You got Jazz, and that was him singing just now. Birdbrain 56709. Gia Markitty, who's an awesome friend of the stream. Tang Fever, who's an awesome friend. Richie's Models, a lot of people that we know. Thank you so much. Bread Hat, yeah, I know. Bread Hat, yeah, I know. I need a bread hat. Okay, thank you very much for completing the train at 30. What is it? 75% at level 5. Thank you. I mean, in all seriousness, I would love to see a completed level 5 only because I enjoy being able to donate to a charity campaign. And you know what? We didn't do one for the train in the other channel last night, I don't think. I think I was too busy playing video games. So we could make it $20, chat, if you want to bring this train to a completed level 5 and then just stop right there, okay? So somebody needs to cheer exactly 750 bits. Or combined, you guys can cheer exactly 750 bits. Or resub, or gift 2 tier 1 subs. Okay, thank you so much. And we're gonna you'll spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round. Okay, and that's another spin as well. And that first one was how many? It was many. 18. And so we're going to round that up. If you gift them all, I'm rounding up. Spins. Robot Wizard.
Thanks for the
Have
message
mercy.
effects. Smile loops.
Please. 5 more people. Dragon Iota, Carrie Beer, Lionicicles, Lamore K-Rock 69, and Ms. Curls a lot. The breadwinner. Yes, I am the breadwinner right now. That's true. Anyhow, thank you for the 48% of level 6 hype train. Thank you. It's great. That's a lovely place for people to be excited that we got to. A fantastic destination. That number called me earlier, and when I did the screen thing, it was like, boop, and it just hung up. I'm like, okay, that's spam. If it's legitimate, they'll try to talk to the screening thing. If it's an actual human or whatever. I am, yes. So anyhow, that's a lot of spins too now. So that's like what? 5 spins? you know what? Hey, listen. Rika, what color chicken did you say? And do you want an oracle card reading, my friend? And Kamei, you gifted to Frost. So there you have it. And also we got a resub earlier from Cranston. Those, I'm fully willing to take those into account when it comes to the spins. So thank you. And thanks for the great treasure train. And we'll be taking this hat off in T-minus 2 minutes and 55 seconds. Thank you so much for hanging out and listening to this announcement. I hope you were taking notes because I don't remember a thing I just said. Something about a hat. And I'm supposed to be making a commission for DJ. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. This has been my bread talk. I think you can do better than that. I feel like there's a better version of that. Frost. Yeah, my toast top. Frost. What color chicken would you like to be for the bowl of Bognificence? You got by Kamei. Thank you, Kamei. I have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and white. We like to say that the Bob Ross way. Robot Wizard, I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're having a good Thursday. Happy Friday, Junior, to those who celebrate. Ted Tart. Yes, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. They're like, look, I'll show you my Ziploc baggie full of chickens. This is what they look like. They're little resin chickens. So there's ones that are like a kind of darker red or darker pink, like this. But yeah, they're definitely still pink if you ask me. Orange, you got it. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are into red do not like pink. Isn't that funny? It's all good. I'm kind of the same way. Although I have definitely warmed up to pink quite a bit after having a child who that is definitely one of, if not the favorite color over the years. That is one of her favorite colors. So she likes blue a lot too. She's a little fashionista. She'll put on a cute little outfit every day. I love it. All right, into the bowl. You must go, Frost, courtesy of Kamei Soul Tamer. The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. And don't forget the squeaky chickens. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Thank you. All right. Thank you guys.
From the bottom of my heart.
You did that on purpose. You weaponized that tier 3. You waited till the last minute, too, just to keep the bread hat on me. I know you did. GMR Kitty, thank you for thanking your gifter. That's a level 7. Get out of here. I need to write to Twitch and ask them if I can enforce a cooldown on hype trains across more than one channel. Because we just had a level 8 last night. So we're going to have to cap that right there. It's going to need to stop right there. So thank you so much, everyone, because that's too much hype train. We are over our US RDA, all right? We're just about to go out and touch some grass. Yes, no, definitely yes, cap. Yes, cap. Capped. Push the lid down and just push real hard.
What would you say?
And it'll make a seal, I
do.
promise. What? I didn't hear that because I have the bread hat on! There is a really cool new sticker in Stream Stickers that I absolutely adore. That is, the what now? The lid is missing, Frost. That's, yeah, our family. We're the shoemaker's children when it comes to kitchen, everything. We have some stuff that's really cool and super specialized because we both worked in restaurants for so long.
Ready or not.
Oh my goodness. Oh no! And now we have a sticker party! I'll play that for you again. DJ. It's kind of quiet and it got drowned out. Thank you! Got a sticker party, you guys. Do it! Stickers are free! Stickers are free, everybody! Slap them stickers! You get like 85 seconds from when it starts. What are you doing? You! Excuse me now. You've already caused enough. Hello? Offline, no less. Barry, thank you. That's 5 more gifted subs. Goats and Gardens. That's Mary's Milk Monster's mom. Jazzy Doodles. Risika. We haven't seen Risika in a minute. Wavy Cat and Red for Fun. Congratulations on your tier 1 gift subs from Fairy Wings. I love you, Fairy. Fairy's kicking butt for the kids. You guys go donate to Fairy's Play Live. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 super subs. Mega Fart Zone. Whammy! Look at all those farty gnomes. I love that sticker. That's an OG stream sticker. Am I really not allowed to have another coffee today, you guys? I could have a decaf. But like, what's the point? I know. A lot of people can't have caffeine, but they like the taste of coffee and all of that. Thank you for the gremlin sticker. Thank you so much. Okay. I need to get caught up. Karen with the tier 3. What color chickens do you want, my dear? You get 6 chickens, and would you like an oracle card reading? I'm using our last snooze, you guys, so let the train die, because we can't have a train and ads, all right? It just doesn't work. We are not going to gremlin our way to a completed level 7 high frame. 3 yellow, 3 blue. No card today. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I think that I have officially lost control.
It's the one and only Go Double G.
Okay. Yes, okay, fine. You're all a bunch of gremlins and you're all... Thank you. Thank you so much. 2% of level 8. How lovely. If this reaches a level 10, a completed level 10, that's a big if, you guys. That is a massive if. But since we're, more than halfway there now, from a 5.8 thousand bits or 12 subs for just this level, you guys. So that's like, and then there's a whole level 9, and then there's a whole level 10. I'm putting this out there into the universe so as to explain in advance why I may or may not lose control of my bodily functions if that happens, because we will increase our charity donation from this hype tree to $25 to the charity of chat's choice if we complete a level 10. It's an if today. When that happens here, okay? Maybe not today. I didn't have that. Wasn't on my calendar. Wasn't on my bingo card. So I was going to make a mic cover and I was going to yap into a microphone. I'm still doing that. But yes, thank you. I am extremely appreciative and just absolutely love wearing this bread hat. Wouldn't want to take it off for anything in the world. Just absolutely love it. And I'm going to be so devastated. I'm going to be so devastated when I have to take it off for sure in 3 minutes. Thank you. Seriously. Another squeaky chicken for the 5-bomb. 3 yellow, 3 blue chickens for Karen. No card today. You can always ask me for one another time if you're just being nice. Okay? If you're just trying to be nice because there's a lot of things happening. And sometimes I might seem like I'm a little bit overwhelmed and it's fine. I really am okay. I promise. Theater school is a thing. Ready? Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl? Magnificence. Thank you so much, Mary. cold when I'm wearing the hat. Robot Wizard, thank you for all the stickers. DJ, thank you for the 420 bits to do that Gremlins thing that I put together forever ago on the screen. Thank you! No, the bowl is fine! The bowl is fine, okay? The bowl is fine. The thing is, I haven't emptied the basket yet because I keep forgetting to count it. And you know what? You know what, you guys? You're not the only ones that can do things.
Hey! Hey! You're Wicklum!
Wait, what? What did he say? Oh, you're welcome. Actual oops. Got it. No worries. It's okay. I see. We clone. I'm a clone? What? How did you figure it out? So thank you very much. And everyone, you can just, it's good. We've got about 50 more seconds until I sadly will have to remove the bread hat. Boy, oh, boo-hoo. Woe is me. Darn. Shucks. It's okay. I'm fine. You're fine. We're fine. This is fine. I can use one more snooze, apparently. And that's it. We have no more snoozes and 27 seconds left of just delicious, delicious bread head. And I know how we all enjoy that, including myself, and just love when I get to wear it. And never, not once, not ever have thought about how maybe it could just accidentally end up in a bag full of stuff to be donated to the local resale place. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you so much. Hi, Andy. It's okay. There's always another chance to don the bread hat in an hour. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I have to end at exactly that point. Isn't there a channel point redeem to wear it for the rest of stream for 800,000 channel points, though? Cosmiv think. I think you may have just invented that somehow or other. I am keeping it. You'll notice I'm keeping it on ciabatta, not for. Oh my god, because I did neglect to don the bread hat immediately upon start of the hype train. So thank you guys. Thank you. Speaking of bread, sandwiches are yes. And thank you, Papa Pedro. Robot Wizard, thank you for the Bender TTS. Thank you for the stickers. Thank you for all of the fun alerts. Fairy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. DJ did that bready or not. So let me play that for you again because it was rather quiet. It was insanely quiet. Oh my God, there's so many of them in here that I don't know how I'm going to get back to it. Here it is.
Ready or not, here I come. You can't ride. I'm gonna pot a shoe and make croissants too.
You know who made that GIF? Wenda. Wenda made that GIF! Wenda is responsible for this breadhead emo and all this. I tell you what. And so when Brenda yells at me, there, I'm taking it off. Thank you guys so much. When Brenda yells at me, it seemed very Brenda coded. Yeah. Brenda! You know that I set up a channel called Wanda Bread, Wanda, W-A-N-D-A, because I was like, okay, well, if I ever have to do the bread tuber thing, we'll have a channel where I have to pop on and be, no. Stop it. Get some help. One. All right, you're forcing my hand. I'm going to open Pokemon cards, but not until I make sure that anyone in time... Is that real? Is that real? Is that real? That's not real, is it? That would be hilarious, and I would watch it. But I don't think it's real. I feel like...
Another one.
Is there an art and jest on the Nunnernet? You don't think it's real. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. That's okay. We can enjoy the stream without all of these very well-meaning and lovely interruptions for gifted subs. Thank you so much. Oh my God.
Another one.
Are you just trying to get me to do another spin? Because I'll just do the spin, okay? Cult of Craignality. Oh my gosh. All right, what color for all these subs, Robot Wizard? Thank you, Robot Wizard. Thank you. Okay, I think the problem is I need to turn off the party lights. I think the party lights are getting you guys all riled up. Nine's choice. Okay, I'm just going to grab, I think that was like 3, 4, something like that. How many was it? Thank you guys so much. And Fairy did a little sneaky throne thing the other day, and I love you and I appreciate you, and you don't need to do stuff like that, but I get it, and thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. Okay, there's 4 of them. 4 resin chickens. Into the bowl. You must go. The what? The bowl of Bognificence, which clearly has plenty of room. Right here, look, on this side, there's plenty of room. 3, 2, 1. I was actually thinking that we could do a thing with Gift 'em All. If you do that, and it's this many, then I open, like, have like a, however many it is, that's how many Pokemon packs I have to open. Wheel spins. I don't know, man. Dude, DJ, I might have to come back and start your mic cover tonight. Kids are going to be home soon, and I got to go pick one of them up after a bit. I'm excited to make your mic cover, and I know you're not in a fat rush or anything. By the way, I wanted to ask you, just before, like, you know, there's still even time when I start it. This is the yarn I'm going to use for the middle of it to get it started. No, I know. You're so amazing. Thank you so much for your support. I'm super excited to make something custom for your setup. So this yarn right here, it's not like, doesn't match 100%, but it's fairly close to sort of like the hue of this purple yarn that you chose. This could also be the choice for the trim. However, I think the purple you have in your setup is just a slight bit cooler than that. And so if you're not interested in that, that's totally cool. I think either this, my professional opinion is either this or black. I would go with this because it coordinates with the fur yarn, or I would go with black because that's going to match your microphone. It's entirely up to you, though. I have no personal preference. Really, that would be up to you. I think your setup looks really cool, too. I like it. Okay, ad break is coming. We're going to do that. Then we're going to do spins. Then we're going to do Karen's chickens. Oh, my God. Karen! I almost forgot Karen's chickens. I knew I was forgetting something else. Thank you, Karen. Karen, tier 3. That's 6 freaking plus points. Oh, thank goodness I have 3 blue and 3 yellow chickens. You want to use the purple? Sounds great. Karen, I love you so much. Karen is amazing. Can we get a fancy shout out for Karen? I can't snooze ads anymore, but I got to put these chickens in the bowl. Ready? I think we can beat the ads. We got 10 seconds, basically. 20. Into the bowl you must go, Karen. I love you so much. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I love you, the moistest. And ads are starting. Yeah! Okay. Thank you so much, Karen. I adore you.
Miller Mascots purchased, pre-order, fingering weight mermaid Stellina neon Donegal nep mini skein fade set, 5 times 20 grams skeins, and 3 other items, have to prep for work, so I'm grabbing these now.
Oh, Mirror, forget. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I can't wait to dye this yarn for you guys. You don't understand. You don't understand. Oh my goodness. You got one of each? You got one of each. Now you listen here. You didn't even use the BPPE code. You didn't even use the BPPE code. You didn't even use it. Are you still reporting your sales? Dude, report them. Blocked, banned, and reported. Get reported, nerd. Go report the sale. Tell them you bought 4 pre-orders. Thank you so much. I am not going to be held responsible for what else ends up in that package with your yarn. That's all I'm going to say. Is those of you that purchase more than one set, particularly, are going to get extra goodies. Because I can't... we cannot allow this. We cannot allow this level of support. So now, after that, just so you guys know, if you are considering purchasing from the pre-order, there's a limited quantity of each palette available, so that I can, gauge how many I'm going to need to do and order appropriately. I may actually be able to order the yarn soon, TM. There are 34 left total, and there are 9 La Vie en Rose, warm pinks and reds, 9 Big Yellow Taxi, sunny yellows. You might see a pattern here. 7 famous Blurple raincoat. You guessed it, blues and purples. And 9 Black Hole Sun, which are going to be grayscale. So those ones could be alternated with the others. Like, for example, if you're a big fan of Blurple and you get the Blurple and Black Hole Sun, you could alternate them in a project or do like a little bit of color work type of stuff with it. I am so freaking excited to play with this yarn. It is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, it is. Thank you so much, Mirror. I adore you. Thank you. I wasn't sure if I should, throw this up there like this. I was like, well, should I be like way more like whatever about it? And I was like, you know what? How many times have you done something for charity? And you just had a fun idea and you said, you know what? Heck it, we're doing it. We're doing it live. I wasn't live when I put it together, but and it worked out amazingly well. Like it went so far above and beyond what you could have ever imagined your community would do to support. Why aren't you treating yourself like you're worthy of that energy? Why aren't you treating your creative projects like they are worthy of that energy and that excitement and that hype and that, hey, you know what? What about this? Oh, it's a difficult question to answer, and it goes back to some of the stuff we talked about in the stream earlier today, but I am trying to give myself permission to treat the things that I would like to do creatively and want to invite other people to be a part of with the same passion and excitement and happiness and sense of like possibility and hope as the stuff that we do to benefit others, because this does benefit other people. You're going to get beautiful stuff to make cool things out of. And I think that I've realized that even though I do like making finished objects, and I probably will always continue to do that in one way or another, I will offer them here and there. This is probably a better place for me to put my creative energy into offering something that brings other makers joy. I cannot wait to see what people make with this, and I can't wait to play with it. I love you, Mirror. Thank you so much for believing in me and investing in what we do and trusting me to make something you're going to love. I'm so excited. I can't wait. So 6 out of the 40 have been claimed.
Robot hamster purchased handmade batama
You
jewelry.
did not. That one's been sitting for so long and it's so cute. Are you getting a friend? The other plushie needs a friend, huh? Oh my goodness. goodness. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Someone purchased
and
pre-order fingering weight mermaid Stellina Neon Donegal Nep mini skein fade set 5 times 20 grams skeins.
All right, at least you use the BPPE code. Now, I don't understand what the extra was for. Okay, that's illegal. Please. You do get a discount if you're a Twitch subscriber also, if you don't use BPPE. I don't think they stack. I'm so excited. I can't wait. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Seriously. And a big sunny yellow one. Ooh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you guys are interested. Some of you are interested in every single one. I like... Now listen, I will consider. I didn't want to sign up for too much. So I was like, maybe 4 different pellets, right? I was thinking, oh man, there's gonna be people who are like, well, where's the green or where's the orange? It's a test run basically, because I wasn't sure how this would go over. I was like, I don't know, maybe people aren't interested in this, and that's okay, I would consider if we get to the point where we sell out like, well in advance of the deadline, I may decide I'm going to offer more of the original ones and maybe even a little bit of some other colors. But that's only if people say, yes, I definitely want orange, or I definitely want green, or I definitely want teal or whatever. Okay, because if I do that, it may require that I have to order more dye on top of the yarn. That's up to me to figure out, right? Obviously, I got to figure that out. That's on me. I'm responsible for figuring out, all the materials and tools and stuff that I'll need to do this and to do it right. But if we get to that point, or if we have enough people who are like, I would have ordered, but I don't want fingering weight, can we get a DK? I could consider adding some DK, but it would be full skeins. It would not be minis. I can't do. They don't offer the DK in mini skeins. This is going to be a fun way for people to have like little bits that they can use on a lot of different projects. What is
Farrowing purchased pre-order fingering weight mermaid Stellina Neon Donegal Nep mini skein fade set 5 times 20 grams skeins and one other item.
You would order the grayscale ones. You would order the grayscale one. You would. And they're going to be awesome because respectfully get supported. Because you guys, it has not only, thank you so much. It not only has iridescent Stellina, you guys, iridescent Stellina. It has neon Donegal Neps. It's going to glow. It will sparkle in the sun and glow in the dark. You will never not be shiny. It's going to sparkle in the sun and glow in the dark. Like, what? Just like a real 9 chicken, according to the Lord. I mean, it is magical what they've done with this yarn, and I'm so excited to play with it. I can't even begin to tell you. Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited. Oh! The other thing that happened the other day is I finally got a phone call from the person about the space. It just feels like all of a sudden everything is happening at once. I mean, some of it is stuff that I've put into that I've put into motion, but like other things that like were just sort of hanging around in the background. When it rains, it pours. I am so... Okay, wheel spins. We did it. I just sat here and talked through the whole entire ad break that was over like 15 minutes ago. And we need to do how many? I don't remember. I don't know. I think it's 5.
Every
Everything's coming up. Thoughts.
I just went and bought dark chocolate covered cranberries today. Thank you, Liam Neeson. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's coming up. Farts. Thank you. That you just made up. Can we get a fancy shout out for Fairy Wings, please? I'm so happy you started doing fiber arts. I can't tell you. Pet treat! Wow, streamer treat and pet treat back to back. I'm very suspicious of these last 3 spins now. I don't have any black licorice. No way is it 2 streamer treats. Wow! 2 streamer treats and a pet treat. Yes, that is me going buck, 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 buck. Ooh, 2 pet treats? Yay! Could it be 3? Could it be 3 pet treats? Can we 3-peat the pet treat? Don't make it streamer treat. Don't make it streamer treat. Sticker giveaway? Chicken dance. I knew it. Okay, chicken dance,
More
2 streamer.
I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
No. Listen.
Sounds like someone's hacked the wheel. I wonder who would have incentive to do that.
Mr. Poop Body, thank you for 15 months. And being part of us getting to 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything, plus points already this month. Thank you so much for being a paid recurring Tier 1 subscriber, Mr. Boombody. We need to do this for Rabbit or Fox. We have to wait 31 seconds before doing another shout out, but here, we'll do this. Go follow all those people. And there's a bunch more in here right now, too, of course. Robot Wizard, thank you for the 200 bits and the stream stickers. And the... oh, my goodness. The... yes, I'm fine. Everything is fine. I'm good. Speak and say? No, speak and spell. Yes, speak and spell. TTS, thank you. Thank you so much. And Mr. Boom Body, what color chicken would you like? And do you want an oracle card reading today? Would you like an oracle card reading? You're welcome to choose one of these decks, and I will get those out and read them for you in just a moment. We need 2 streamer treats, 2 pet treats, and a chicken dance. I'm going to go get 2 of the cats. Cats are the easiest ones to do, and I gave the puppies so many treats today at the dog park. They were very good puppies. There were no other dogs there. That's why they were good. Blue and dealer's choice. Let's do your chicken real quick. I don't know what you're talking about. The bowl is fine. Hello again, Chris. I don't know what you're talking about. The bowl is just fine. Nothing is in danger of falling out. We must put you in the bowl, Mr. Boombody. The what? The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. I'm totally not holding the lid on with my thumbs to make sure it doesn't fall off while I turn around. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you. Hi, KJ. How are you? It's nice to see you. Any Oracle card deck? What else? Are we missing anybody who did a resub who would like an Oracle card reading? You guys did a train, and that was fun, and we're all done with that. That was a fun activity, and that was a one time. It reached the destination. There's nowhere else for it to go. It's like, where the sidewalk ends. Karen's was for 54 months, too. The training wheels are off. And again, if you have not yet, and I'm not, all I'm saying is please don't feel pressured to chat. But if you are inclined to chat, it's really awesome to thank your gifter. When people gift subs to the channel, it might feel like, oh, well, they're just supporting the channel. No, they are being doubly generous. They're saying, not only would I like to support the stream, would I like to see the channel continue going and improving and make sure that we can continue enjoying the content, and especially for us with all the stuff we do for charity, it helps support the charities we work with by giving me funds to do things like donate finished items and all kinds of other stuff that it does cost money to buy things like to do redeems and stuff like that, or like kitchen streams and all of that. You are saying, I would like to do that, and I don't want something for myself. I want to give it to somebody else. I have a lot of responsibilities that I need to help take care of with our family. And, there are a lot of expenses associated with just life, right? Just like everyone else. But you are ensuring that I can spend as much time as I possibly can outside of taking care of my family doing this instead of working some job that I don't really care for, but I will do it, if it's what's necessary to take care of my people and myself. So you are giving me a huge, huge gift if you are a subscriber or if you gift subs. And when you gift subs, it's like double, triple whammy or whatever. And you don't even want anything for yourself. I really, really appreciate you guys doing pre-orders, gifting subs, gifting Patreon memberships. Because it's not that of course I appreciate tips. Tips are so appreciated, but there's a part of me that goes, but how did I earn that? I mean, I suppose when I worked in restaurants, I earned a tip by providing a good experience. So if you feel that that's the case, then great. But I really love when I get to send you yarn, when I get to send you a plushie, when I get to send you stickers, when I get to send you anything at all. Or when somebody else says, here, on me, I would like you to have the additional experiences, the perks, the benefits of being a subscriber. Because then you're doing something for somebody else. It's an actual gift, not like walking up to someone and farting in their specific direction. Could you maybe... maybe I might need to copy that and read it to Ramona. When you press that button, it's too late, it's too late. Spock Jr., it's too late. You press the button, so now you're suspicious. That's how that works. It's kind of a trap. How you doing, Spock? It's really nice to see you. Thank you so much for being here. So, again, I understand that some people prefer not to give subs because they see the percentage that the platform takes and they go, I don't want the platform to have all of that. I want it to go directly to the streamer. So I get that that's a huge part of it for some people. Totally. And I respect people's choices when it comes to how they spend their money 100%. But I think that, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the platform. And so you are showing support to the platform. You are showing support to the streamer. You are making sure somebody doesn't have to watch ads. They get to use our emotes. It really does make a lot of people super happy to get a gifted sub. And it sometimes brings people back or in. Someone who hasn't been in a while or someone who has never actually experienced our community. Maybe they've been on a raid. Maybe they're just connected to you or to other streams that I'm connected to, because that's how the algorithm works with the gifted subs. But then they've introduced this really awesome feature that Robot Wizard took advantage of earlier, which is called Gift 'em All. And I don't think it's been released to just absolutely everyone yet, but it's a cool thing to do. I really love it. Maybe they can't remember where the fart zone is. They're walking around. They're going... They're like, I think we're upwind. I think we're upwind to the fart zone, you guys. I can't find anybody. Know? Hey, excuse me. Have you ever been to the fart zone? Do you think you could give me directions? So it's just past the Breadhead Junction, and then you'll take a left, onto Boulevard. Bok Boulevard. Anyway. Ted Tartley. We need to do a sticker sheet giveaway. You just reminded me. I cannot keep up. My kids are going to be home in like 10 minutes. Here, see, this is why Brenda and I, because it happens to me too, where I just like get like, I'm gonna do something. Something's gonna happen. What is it? I'm gonna make a list. We need streamer treat ×2. We need pet treat ×2. We need chicken dance ×1. Just one chicken dance, chat. Don't you do it. Don't tell them there's a way they can make it happen without a spin. Says something about shh. Okay. Spread shh. That's when you start saying spreadsheets. I'm just shh. One second here. Streamer tree ×2, pet tree ×2, chicken dance. Uh-oh. Hi, Gilbert.
What's on the A9 for today 9? Actually doesn't matter now that I think about it. The fart-genda is just gonna override it.
The fart-genda. Yeah, I got sticker sheet. I just put sticker sheet giveaway. Streamer tree ×2, pet tree ×2, chicken dance, sticker giveaway. What else? My choice oracle card reading. For Mr. Boombody. Thank you, Mr. Boombody. I'm going to do the extraterrestrial deck for you. I like this one. It's my newest one. I really like it. Thank you so much. It's one of the newer ones. We have a literary one, too, that's really cool, but I like this one. All right, we're going to do a oracle card deck reading, and what? We've done all the chickens. Thank you, Gilbert. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't know what we would do without your sage, your sage words of wisdom. Mr. Boombody, you here? It's okay, Mr. Boombody's not here. We will do a stream marker. Wait, do you do that at the beginning? I should know this as a mod in like how many other channels? Cranston knows how to do it. He knows what's up, right? Or DJ. You guys both know how to do that. Or anybody else who's here who's a mod that might know how to do it. If we could do one of those for... yes, Gilbert.
What would you do without me, huh? Probably not accidentally fart while laughing as often. But that's just a guess.
You're not wrong. I mean, I don't have a spreadsheet for how many times that's happened. I don't currently have that spreadsheet. Is not a thing. But, you know, I mean, I guess it could be. All right, Mr. Boombody, Mr. Boombody. Oh! This is amazing because, like, dude, Mr. Boombody does chainmail. And we just got the infinity, endless possibilities. And, like, you can make all kinds of cool stuff that is essentially you could make like an infinity. I would venture to guess that is probably not an unusual configuration for some chainmail stuff. That's pretty cool. Endless possibilities. And you would think something is, as you know, we think of metal as very it's only supposed to be malleable when it's hot, right? But when you make stuff out of little rings of it, it becomes sort of like fluid, but yet it has strength, right? So it's a very cool art form, and Mr. Bombay practices it on stream, and also gave me some lovely handmade chainmail stuff when I was at TwitchCon, and I am so appreciative of you. Thank you for that. I need editor. Someone needs editor perms to do it, but you can just do /marker here. So we'll do. We can also find the URL in the VOD and give it to Mr. Boombody. Should be like what, like 3 minutes back from where we are right now. Thank you, DJ. Thank you so much. 1 hour, 42 minutes, and 15 seconds. You know what? I gotta go make sure the front door is not locked because the kids are gonna be home any second. Okay. You were behaving yourselves, right? Everybody behaved themselves and nobody did anything they weren't supposed to while I was gone. Oh, we do have an ad starting though. Oh, also, 1 second. Here, I'm going to go on a BRB real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back while these ads are playing.
Are you ready to go, Ramona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
How are you doing, Finger Rat?
All right, Linus. I'll see your eyebrows and I'll raise you a nostril flare. Ooh, piece of candy. 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 Ooh, piece of candy.
Yes, I do know that you want me to play scrims with you, but I don't think I'm good enough for that. People up here.
If I beat your boss fight.
Oh, buddy. Oh, God. Okay, Ramona, go ahead.
Oh my goodness. A little bit more.
I'm sorry, I'm woefully... No, I haven't. Woefully undereducated. Oh my God, she just smeared her hand that has like pumpkin pie filling all over my face. You're a mess. I break your stream. She says, I break your stream. It's you, you're a witch, dude. Fully chaotic evil.
Welcome to the Procrastination Station, helping you not get your ish done. Since 1979.
Oh my God! Oh! Ugh. I'm never doing that again. I can. Are you clearing my... Raz... I think Raz was just clearing my,
me versus the last person. Ooh.
9.49.
Yeah, good. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Woo! Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub to Gilbert Gottfried ASMR. Here comes your ghost chicken. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's fine. The bowl is absolutely fine. I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you so much. We're going to finish this reading here in a second. We have to put you in the bowl first, Gilbert Gottfried ASMR. Thank you. The bowl of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go. Very carefully. Okay. Finish Oracle card reading. Thank you. Yes. Infinity, endless possibilities. We live in a universe where there are an infinite number of possibilities, and I believe that positive mind power is one of life's most potent forces in terms of us opening up to these possibilities. I've been applying this principle of positive mind power to my life for many years. I've shared it with a lot of others who have harnessed it successfully, and you too can use this power that we're all born with to access more possibilities in life, whether a better job, relationship, house, car, or whatever else. More yarn. Worlds of possibilities are available to you if you can just focus your imagination in a positive direction and retrain your subconscious mind. For more yarn. Message. This card is reminding you of the infinite possibilities ahead of you. Nothing is impossible. Instead, this card is saying to you, I'm possible. Stay positive, awake, and open to change and opportunities. Don't sit on your laurels. Your world is as big as you imagine it to be. Stop looking for the challenges and difficulties in situations and be aware when fear is holding you back from trying something new. It all begins with believing that you deserve to have good things in your life and are capable of doing so. Just popped in and momentarily thought that was a big bowl of dessert. Oh, I forgot to bring them down here, but I had like 4 chocolate-covered cranberries upstairs. Exercise. Remind yourself of new possibilities by doing something new to get out of your comfort zone and build your self-esteem. For example, take a cold shower in the morning if you usually take a warm one and continue this for 7 days. What? Take up a new hobby. Okay, that I can handle. I hope you're doing well, Chris. I can handle taking up a new hobby. I mean, is it advisable? And Mr. Bombati, welcome back with your pizza. I hope it's good. Right on time, good timing. Ad break. Join trivia. I missed all this. 25 says cold showers is where I draw the line in your streak message. Would you guys like to put messages in there because Twitch gave you a way to do that?
Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Even though I have no way to make that saying stuff out loud.
Everybody's doing it.
Enjoying winter relief from the heat. Yes, indeed. Okay, yes. I don't think I missed anything else in the chat. If I did miss something, please feel free to repost it. Remind yourself of new possibilities by doing something new to get out of your comfort zone and build your self-esteem. For example, take a cold shower in the morning if you usually take a warm one and continue this for 7 days. Take up a new hobby and or incorporate other small changes in your daily routine to help you develop a more open mindset and new ways of doing things. Thank you, Mr. Bubati, for your resub. I appreciate you. It's a good card. I like it. That's why air conditioning was invented. I mean, anyone else? I don't think we need to do an oracle for anyone else today. Guys, yeah, okay. So that was oracle card from Mr. Bombati. We need to do a sticker giveaway. We need to just go over here and we say in the Twitch chat. This happens in Twitch chat. I am sorry, but there's not really a way to do this simultaneously between two platforms. So please, if you would like to enter to win. Oh, you're so welcome, Mr. Bombati. Thank you. And you're such a generous and kind person. Please, guys, make sure you're following Mr. Bombati. Give start 3 minutes. Let's do 2 minutes. 2 minutes speed. Should we do 1 minute? 1 minute. Flash giveaway. Sticker sheet / sheet. Okay. Any sticker or sticker sheet from the fourth wall. Any sticker or sticker sheet. Also, I don't know if you guys already did it, but if you didn't, please remember to report your sales to the Mocos. Please remember to report your sales to the Mocos if you purchased stuff from the shop. I do appreciate you. I appreciate you deeply. Thank you. Exclamation point, gimme GIMME in the chat if you would like to enter to win a sticker or sticker sheet, any sticker or sticker sheet from the fourth wall. Very much appreciate everybody. Wow, what is going on here? Who did I start with? Oh, hijinks. I see. I was like, what is going on? The Mocos rated Lockwood Leatherworks. I got confused. I had a tab that had probably been like through like 4 or 5, maybe 6 raids or something like that. Hi, Maka. Sparkling Hearts, welcome in. All right, so you guys have a short amount of time to enter to win this giveaway. 25. It's already over. 25. I don't have my headphones on. 25. You need to claim your prize. Mirror, you're such a beautiful soul. Thank you for reporting your sale. I don't know if Fairy reported the sale. And I don't know if Fairy is still listening. And it's okay. Okay, hold on 1 second. I'm scrolling up because I'm missing things. There's too many things happening at once right now. My husband's texting me about something we plans that we need to make for later in the summer. And I need to respond to him real quick. Thanks to you guys for your patience. Okay. What were we doing? Well, I'm streaming. We're streaming, right? Oh, thank you, DJ. I see you reported your sale. I see that you reported your sale. You went on a walk today, but you forgot how long the trail was. Okay. Yeah, Claim is over in the Mocos. You must be hanging out with the Mocos for MocoCon or somewhere else. Or not MocoCon. BPPE. The meds you're on have dulled your senses. You're taking a medical leave of absence. Well, I'm glad you're taking care of yourself. I hope all that resolves for you quickly. Okay. I think that he has the answer he needs to the question he was asking me. So, 25, what you need to do is go to the fourth wall, pick out a sticker or sticker sheet, and then you need to let me know here in chat which one you want. I do have a preference for Whispers for those links, but if you prefer Discord, I can do that as well. Whispers are just easier because I just click your name over here and send the link to you. No, you're going to get a redemption link, but you have to pick a sticker or a sticker sheet first. And I've been thinking lately about not doing that anymore and just picking one that we're giving away, and you guys get what you get. I love you all, but sometimes when we're, and this isn't directed at you, 25. This is a general problem because choosing takes mental power, and then you got to tell me, and then, you know what I mean? It can sometimes make things take longer and be more complicated than they need to be. So please feel free to pick any sticker or sticker sheet this time, but in the future, be aware I may change that to we are giving away this specific sticker. And that way I can have the code ready beforehand. I like giving people choices. I really do. And there will be times that you will get to have a choice. Like, for example, if I say I'm giving away a $5 gift certificate, you can spend the $5 on anything you want. A $25 gift certificate. You can spend that on anything you want. You can pick out whatever you want. Oh my God! How you holding up? How you holding up, Bob? Well, yeah. Just all right, though. Hey, listen. If you guys don't know, Brian's Discord was compromised. His account was hacked. His server was nuked. And I'm not going to go on and on about it because I'm sure you thought about it and all that enough. But what a terrible situation to be stuck in, and you are dealing with it like a champ. Not necessarily 25. I mean, you can just tell me you had a not fun time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping that you will be able to at least get your original account back. But yeah, I've known other people that have gone through this before, and it is something else. What about everything else? I know that they have not been helpful with Discord. Can you? Yes, holographic steak in the dryer. So, but I mean, but then there's like a digital trail, like no matter what, right? Like, I mean, if you transfer ownership to somebody else, what? Oh, I see. Yeah, dude, what a mess. What a massive disaster. I knew something was up because now listen, you guys, public service announcement. I will get you a link for that holographic steak in the dryer sticker 25 in just 1 second here. Congratulations. Please proceed with caution, okay? Please, for the love of God. Dude, Brian is no noob when it comes to the internet. People are getting better at this. They're getting more sophisticated, and they are literally hacking someone's account who you're friends with. And so you think, oh, they're doing a thing and they're inviting me to it. Cool, yeah, I'll join. I like that person. And I almost clicked a thing because it was you. I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, wait a second. This seems fishy. Like something just told me not to click it. You know what I mean? I was like, And so what I did was I actually opened the YouTube app and went and looked and was like, this is not right. Something's not right. But they did have control over YouTube for a minute, didn't they? Anyways, it was weird. Something was definitely not right. And some of the wording. So then why was your YouTube live? Saying some kind of weird. That was a disguised scam link. Your aunt got an AI call from you and she knew it wasn't, but she said it was very convincing. That's really freaky. You were live though when I went over and looked. You do actually have a 24/7 Oh my God, the plot thickens. Because dude, Zach was like, do not go to his YouTube. I was like, okay, but I'd already gone to your YouTube, and I was like, well, but I mean, like, I didn't follow the link. I didn't click the link. I think that's what he meant. Like, don't click any links. It's okay. But what I'm trying to explain to people is this all could look extremely legitimate. It looks like the link says what it says and whatever. And you know what I mean? It all looks above board. But some stuff some ways that they wrote what they wrote, I knew it wasn't you. This happened with one of my kids too. I was texting, I was calling, he wasn't answering. It turned out he had left his phone with a friend while he ran to the convenience store or something. I told him not to ever do that again, right? But I knew something was going on. I don't know why. I just knew I needed to check where his location was. I couldn't get him to answer. Finally, I get a text back. And then the text exchange goes on long enough. I go, this is not my child texting me. And turns out I was correct. I was like, this isn't how he would spell things. Seriously. Hover over the link and see what the actual link is. Do not assume just because you are already friends with somebody, you have a long history of chatting with them on a platform or whatever, they could get hacked. And I don't want people to be like, like panicking and paranoid constantly. That's not the point here. It's just use when your spidey sense is going off and you're like, something seems weird, fishy, no pun intended, about this. This seems a little, because now there's like swishing and swashing and fwishing and twishing. There's like text phishing and I mean it's getting completely out of control. I had somebody calling me asking me if I was back from my trip to Singapore the other day. I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I hung up on them. It's really hard because like there are people who will go to what feels like extreme lengths. It's like you go to these lengths, but like training for a job that would earn you a good paycheck is not on the list of things. Like it's just smishing. Yeah, I'm like, what? Yeah, SMS. Exactly. It's an SMS phishing attempt. So, you get the text that says that your driver's license is going to be suspended, but you need to pay the tolls and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That is a scam. The government is not going to text you to ask you for gift cards, guys. They're not going to text you and tell you need to pay them off in gift cards. Please, for the love of God. You like go, does this sound right? No. And one time somebody called me to the whole Amazon thing and I was like, okay, sorry, I can't hear you. We're breaking up. And I hung up and I called Amazon back and they were like, absolutely, we did not contact you. Call an official number of the company. Tell them, hey, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to call back. Hang up. Call an official number of the company if you're not sure. If you feel like it could be legitimate, but you're not sure. Hang up and call them back on a number is their number. Do not use a number the person gave you over the phone or in a text message. But the government revoked my social security number. Yeah, and like this whole thing too of like holding data hostage and stuff like that. It's serious out there, you guys. Please take good care of yourselves. And don't you dare feel like it's your fault if it happens, okay? Because it's not your fault. I'm saying there are things you can do to hopefully prevent it. Make sure that all your stuff is set up with the proper, like security things, like security features, like your 2FA, your MFA, your BFA, your FFA. That's Future Farmers of America. If you I didn't get a BFA. I just got a BA. I tried, okay? Do you know, B, that I almost went to college in Boston? Have I told you that before? That I applied to BU and was going to go to theater school at BU, but then they were like, you know what? You're a better writer. Would you please reapply to our writing school? And I was like, no, heck you! If I'm something, I want to yell it at people on a stage. Same thing with Carnegie Mellon. They were like, but we do see here that you got the National Council of Teachers of English Achievement Award in Writing. Would you like to? No! I want to be in the theater. So anyway, please, I digress. Don't click the stupid frickin' links. It's a mess, man. And it sucks. And it's not fair. And those people, I hope they knock over. So I hope their cat knocks over a bin of Legos in the middle of the night on that's like the path to their bathroom. Add soon. Thank you. Anyhow, what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna send a code to you via Whisper 25 for your holographic breadhead sticker win. And then we're going to wrap things up with a chicken dance. Oh, I owe pet treats as well. Crap. Your link is in Whispers. Yes, that is me, 25. No, that link is not going to take you to a place where we're going to ask you for the street you grew up on, your mother's maiden name, your social security number. your bank account routing number and account number. Anyways, seriously, like, proceed with caution, y'all. It's freaky out there right now. Okay, so that's done. We crossed that off the list. This isn't really a list. It's a notepad document, and I did it. You guys probably want to watch me eat Stream Retreat or something. I'll go get a couple of the cats, unless they're out in the yard somewhere. With 2 cats in the yard. We have 3 cats. With 3 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is cheesy 'cause of you. La 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 la. The cats are not the streamer. I mean, I do think that they are delightful, but I'm not interested in finding out what they taste like. Thank you. Pet treat times 2 chicken dance. All right. And I will bring the streamer treat down here as well. Okay. 1 second, because we have ads right now anyways, so I'll be right back.
Are you ready to go over, Mona? Yeah. Okay. I have to settle on a voice. Am I just an old person? Because I said, it's okay. It's okay. Lotus.
Okay.
It's okay. Alexa, it's my pleasure.
Finger, right?
All right, Linus. I'll see your eyebrows and I'll raise you a nostril flare.
All right, I have Ms. Athena, and I have chocolate covered cranberries. A whole handful of them. Yum, yum. I know. Here. You're okay. I know you don't like to be on your back. I understand. Athena, I promise this is going to be worth it.
I want to
Here you go,
thank
baby.
you from the bottom of my heart.
Oh my God, Joji! Thank you for 64 months! I'm sorry, Athena. I'm sorry. Here you go. There you go, honey. Joji, thank you! What color chicken?
Someone just claimed prize hollow bread head
Oh
sticker.
yeah, she loves them. She loves it. Here you go. Meow. Yeah, that's a good kitty. Joji, thank you so much. Yer. How are you, Joji? How are the kids? Yeah, that's okay. I'm happy to see you. I don't care. I mean, I do care. You know what I mean. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm always happy to see you. Yeah, I saw it. You redeemed it. Thank you very much for redeeming your prize in a timely fashion. We appreciate that here. Purple, if it's an option. Yes, it is, my friend. How's everybody doing? Is the weather getting a little nicer up there for you guys? Joji's up in Alaska. Unless you guys... Are you still in Alaska? Why do I feel like maybe the idea of moving was on the table? Or maybe you were just moving within Alaska. I know there was some upheaval there for a minute. I hope things are good. Really, Joji? No way. You are so sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You know, that's a wild amount of time to be sub to somebody on this platform. People come and they go, and it's understandable. You know, I don't hang out in all the same places I did when I first... It's finally getting warmer. I don't hang out... There you go, baby. Did you like that? I love you. You're a good kitty cat. There you go, baby. There you go, sweetheart. She's like, I guess it's not always so bad when you hold me. Family's good. Oh, good. I'm really glad to hear that. We'll do a purple chicken for you. If you would like, Joji, there's no pressure at all. But I enjoy doing this. If you would like an oracle card reading. Ooh, I wonder if I have any purple chickens left since I haven't emptied the bowl yet. Or the basket. I have blurple. Where are the blurple chickens? Would you like a blurple chicken? Aw, Joji. Joji, I was playing solos last night, Joji. I was playing solos. Have you guys seen the clip where I go, Zico? And then I'm like about to say, all you need is nub. And Ramona also goes, Zico, in the background. That was one of Joji's old usernames. So Joji's been around for a very long time. I have a blurple chicken that doesn't show up as blurple on screen, but it is, I promise. It's a very dark bluish purple. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you for your 64 heckin' months. Into the bowl you must go. The what? The bowl is fine. The bowl. The chicks are all fine. Of Bognificence. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. It's good. We're good. Yes, no? Perfect. Okay, thank you. Sometimes if the cord gets bumped or who knows what, you have to disconnect it and reconnect it. Doesn't happen that often, but it does every once in a while. Thank you. So I was saying with Fort when they introduced the baller is where we're at with OG in Fortnite right now. So I went and I got a ball, and the only looting I did was just to loot the station where you find the balls with the grappler thing on them. So all I had was like a gray pistol. I think I might have had like a green tactical or something like that. I had some other stuff. I found a few heals and things. So I had full shield, and I decided to take the ball to one of the vents, the geysers, and just sit in the ball on the geyser for like, how long will it take for somebody to start shooting at me? Yeah, they're back in OG right now. I was like, how long until someone starts shooting at me up here? I was just sitting in the ball, just hanging out, just going, wee, turning around and looking at everything. Finally, somebody comes and they start shooting at me. So then I got down, and then the ball blew up. Oh, it's so much fun. That was a really fun season of Fortnite. And it's when they introduced like coconuts and bananas and a few other things that kind of made like also like healing and stuff a little bit less difficult. Like I think up to that point, the only fruit there was apples, and they had just introduced that not that long before that. But there's also the snowboards. So there's a lot of movement. There's a ton of movement. There's the snowboards. There's the little quads. There's the ball, planes. I don't think planes are in that season because they like took planes out and then put in the ball. And then, obviously launch pads and stuff like that, but it was super fun. But then that person started shooting at me, and then they were chasing me down. I was like, oh no, I have like my inventory is like all gray weapons, and here they come, and they're being all aggro. So I ran away at first, but then I was like, okay, I'm going to climb up on top of this building. I get up on the roof. I start shooting at them with my gray pistol, and I beat them with a gray pistol. I pistol whipped them. And then immediately after that, two peely suit wearing teaming cheaters ruined it. They absolutely ruined it. I was like, you're teaming. That's so unfair. And not only like, okay, it's totally a tactic to third-party people right after they've fought somebody else in their week, right? Like it's a part of the game. I'm not mad at people for doing that. I do it myself sometimes. It makes sense. You're like, oh, they're low. That's going to be an easy target. Like, don't let, not letting somebody have time to heal and all that, right? These people not only did that, but they were teaming. So, like, I had no chance. Absolutely none. Even if I had full health and shield, I could have maybe beat them, but it would have been difficult. And particularly with the loadout that I had and all that stuff, I was just like, dude, give me a break. Like, tell me that you don't have any real confidence without telling me. What a stinky thing to do to somebody. Anyway, it's all right. I'm still proud of myself that I beat that other person with like literally just a gray pistol. And that's not the first time I've done that either. Don't sleep on pistols in Fortnite, yo. If nothing else, because they're kind of hard and uncomfortable, you should get a pillow. What is this, Minecraft? We don't build beds in Fortnite. Unless it's Lego Fortnite, actually. Have you played Lego Fortnite, Joji? It's really fun. It's actually quite fun until you're being chased down by a bunch of bloodthirsty wolves and stuff. If you're in survival mode, that's definitely not good. But what was I gonna do? Okay, we gave 25. Okay, we did one pet treat. We need to do one more. I have it here, but baby kitty was napping. I didn't want to wake him. We need to do a chicken dance. And I'm supposed to open a booster bundle, or not a booster bundle. I'm supposed to crack a pack. And to do that, I have to go in here to the fourth wall, and I have to disable. I just have the one booster bundle. And it was a product in my shop, and we're gonna adjust the quantity on that to 0.
Maybe underscore just powered up with 100
Maybe
bits.
What? Okay, so maybe I want you to practice. Smile. Okay, what after me? Maybe I want you to type this letter. Okay, can you type that letter in your chat box? And then one more, maybe one more. Another. Here's the other one. H-I. Hi. There you go, Mabe. Good job, Maybe. Very good, thank you. Yes, that is what we do to say hello. That's the informal version of hello in our language that we speak down here in the United States. I know this might be difficult for you being from Canada. We're going to get through this, Maybe. We're going to get through the... Thank you for the bits. Go follow Maybe, everybody. Maybe's been through the thing that Brian's been through too. It's not fun. It's not fun, you guys. I hope you've resolved all of that stuff, Maybe. It's just like, dude, why? Why? Get a grip. Not cool. Not cool. Okay, I am reducing the stock on that item, and I'm hiding it because then that way it's not sitting there saying, sorry, sold out, because we won't, I don't know that we'll have another Mega Evolutions. This is a Mega Evolutions booster bundle right here. I need to open a pack for you guys today. How do you say hi? It took you a week, but it's over. Yeah, well, unfortunately, they're not the most helpful. It would turn out. They're not the most helpful over there at the old court of Dis when it comes to somebody's stuff being compromised. They don't always have a tendency to be expedient. How do you say hi in Canadian? Giant emotes. I would like to see is there like an international, is there like a treaty? No hello, just a giant emote. Well, shouldn't it say like sorry for not saying hi or something like that? I thought saying hi in Canadian meant you showed up with a bag of milk and some Timbits. I mean, I'd take that. I take the Timbits. I don't know about the bag of milk. No, thank you, thank you, baby. Hi, Lotus.
Maybe
No!
underscore just powered up with 100 bits. Thanks for the gigantifying emote. Smile.
Of course, that's a Pez Lizzie, but Pez Liz is also awesome and a Canadian and a fellow Makers Crafty Tree. Please go check out Pez Liz. Maybe does some crafting on stream. Pez Liz is 3D printing. Do we want to do a prediction for whether or not there's a full art card, a fart card in this? Would you like to fart card predict mods? Lotus, how you doing? We're going to open a pack of Pokemon cards because you guys blasted through the 10 new sub points for each day. I mean, gotta gift them all. Twitchy Mon. There it is. There's the prediction. Fart. Full art. Fart. Full art. Win poultry points if you make the correct prediction. The prediction is live, you guys. Prediction is live in Twitch chat. We can't do that simultaneously. So if you're watching on YouTube, please feel free to come over. And if you follow the channel, you get some points and you could gamble those if you felt so inclined. Or you could hoard them. Whatever you would like. You can make some fart noises with channel points. There you go. See? Sparkling heart. Why won't I let you press the Gengar button? Because we're in the middle of the BPPE and Gengar requires probably, if we're being realistic, a 30 to 60 minute commitment that would be difficult for me to make, especially with all of the other nonsense and shenanigans that you guys are typically up to in here. So maybe we should consider how our behavior might impact the options that are available to us in the channel points menu for the future. That's a thing, right? It could have something to do with people's timing when it comes to certain redeem. You know, we just used one of your Blurple chickens. We just used a Blurple chicken. How are you doing? I hope you're good. As good as you can be. I had to go get my husband from the airport.
Don't be suspicious.
Myself, I was at the PDX airport. It's quite the drive from where I live, but freaking attack! Okay, we need to do a chicken dance. We did one pet treat. What else are we not doing yet that we need to do? Chicken banana. Chicken banana. KBJ, I hope that you have whatever support that you can possibly get, as much of it as possible. I'm drinking water. Just for you, KBJ. Well, Lotus, maybe a little bit for you too. You most certainly would have, and there's also that is part of the reason, not just you, but a lot of people who were like, hydrate. And I'm like, ay. Water is important. Okay, whatever. God. Okay. Pokemon pack opening. Oh, we need to get this off the screen. Congratulations again to 25 who won the sticker sheet giveaway from the sticker party that we had earlier. Everyone was freaking out. I'm glad that you've all calmed down and are totally not going to do anything to try to, hold me hostage today, right? Well, I mean, I know Karen loves me the moistest, but we're going to open these Pokemon cards now. Thank you, maybe, for the 2 gigantified emotes. Joji, thank you again. I don't know if you want an Oracle card reading, my friend, but if you do, let me know, and I will gladly do that for you. Oh, we gotta put this over here. Okay, we got Energy Switch. Energy Switch is our first card here. It's that same number. Weird. Heliolisk. I mean, I could answer it. Heliolisk. Corfish. Tangela. Latios, Ninjask, Marshadow, Drizzile, Scorbunny, Mega Venusaur EX! Mega Venusaur EX. You guys, is it? Is that a full art, you guys? Does this count? I am so bad at Pokemon cards, and we own a shop. This has to be a full art card, you guys. 003 out of 132. It goes over the... Lotus, you're good. It's okay. 003/132. Mega Venusaur EX. Now, how is this not full art? Explain. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I am not angry with you. You guys, I don't know. So it says holofoil, right? It technically it's not a full art, but it should be. I mean, maybe we should even just say like full art / like holofoil or EX or whatever. Like this is so confusing. It does not make sense. I don't understand it. I think it's a cool card, and I think Pokemon Company is It is just call them a shiny card. That's very smart. That's very smart, DJ. I think it's really ridiculous that something that looks as cool as this compared to the rest of the cards in the pack, it's worth 1 trillion Bitcoin minimum. Like that. It's a cool card, and it has 380 HP. And it has solar transfer. As often as you like during your turn, you may use this ability. As often as you like. Move a basic grass energy from one of your Pokemon to another one of your Pokemon. What a cool card! You need energy on this Pokemon, you put it on there. Turns out I need energy over here. Energy transfer. Solar transfer. That's very cool. Jungle Dump. Dude, it has an attack called Jungle Dump. Heal 30 damage from this Pokemon and do 240 damage. It's a hecking cool card if you're playing it in the actual game, because, it's... Did you guys know? Pokemon TCG is a playable game. So I reject the fact that this is literally worth about 69 cents. I'm not even joking. That's what it says on TCG Player. Oh, man. If I don't grab that right now, I'm going to forget, and then I'm going to be like, where'd that other package of sleeves go? Dude. Not cool, Pokemon. Not cool. Seriously. I do not like it. I could be like, well, you guys did do a bunch of subs today. I could open another pack, but it's okay. We hurt for Pokemon at the store. I should probably hand the rest of these packs from this booster pack over to my husband and be like, please take these back to the shop and sell them. I sleeved it because I think it's a cool card. I don't care. I don't care that it's barely worth anything. It's just a cool card. So strange So I looked it up. 003/132. It says, oh, I think my husband pulled this Lily's Determination, maybe. Yeah, I got excited because I saw something that said maybe like $100 or something. It says, okay, this says Mega Venusaur EX 003/132 Double Rare Hollow NM Pokemon MEO1 Mega Evolution, $110. What makes it double rare? Dude, another one that says $100. Oh. This one has 2 stars on it. This one has 2 stars on it, just like this one that says it's $100. Yeah. Oh, wait. Black, white, or gold? This card that I'm looking at right now that's for sale on eBay for $110 looks exactly the same as the one I'm holding in my hand. I'm looking at all the corners of the card and everything on it. Everything looks the same. Why was this other one so cheap? I'm going to scan it with the TCG Player app. Not that it's always all that accurate, honestly, but... And I'm irritated with TCG Player because they have changed a bunch of stuff recently, and I don't like it. Okay, so this person is just trying to scam people then, I guess? Because this says... Wait, hold on. It says MEG 003132, double rare, total value $1.08. One variant, one copy. So is there some variant that this person has that they're thinking that people will pay $110 for? I just... Market price, $108. Oh, thank you for your streak.
Everybody's doing it. 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 Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, this says holofoil NMEN double rare, market price $109, and it doesn't have any option for like any kind of like variant or anything like that. So that person is trying to scam people. And Chrissy, thank you. I will go look at that in the Discord. You put it under Pokemans. Thank you. Pokemans. See, but these have borders around them as well. Oh, but I get it. It's because like the text has like a box behind it. That's what they're talking about. Full from top to bottom, where you can see like, is that it? Those are cool cards. Very cool. See, that makes more sense. I thought it meant like the art stretches to the sides of the card. I mean, it does in most of these. That Roxanne doesn't. It has a border around it, but again, the text is just like on the art. Thank you. I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Pokemon card rarities in Scarlet and Violet. So then Hubs gave me these the other day. He has been handing over every once in a while he's opening up some stuff. This is really cute. So that's full art then. These are all full art. The Squirtle, Charmander, Bulbasaur. Very cute. There's that Lily's Determination. Wally's Compassion. That one's cool. Empoleon EX. That's like sparkly. It's a very cool card. Yveltal. So I need to put these, I need to get these sleeved and put them in my binder and stuff. I need to get my binder out and organize all my Pokemon cards. I don't have as many. Then I have, then on top of that, don't get me started on this. Where'd I put them? Ruh-roh. Okay, I still owe you guys a chicken dance? Oh, they're not over here somewhere, are they? That would really stink. I had them on top of this, and I was like, that's a bad place for them, and I put them somewhere else. And now I can't remember where that somewhere else is. And that was because I was like, that's a bad place for those. Now wherever I've put them is also a bad place, apparently, because I can't remember. Just because I touched the bread hat does not mean that anything involving a bread hat needs to happen. Thank you so much for coming to my TED Tart. Thank you for coming to my TED Tart. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Okay, you have a bunch of old Magic cards, and none of them are in sleeves, but hear me out. Yeah, hear you out. You're lazy? I mean, you know, it depends on what cards you have. What condition are they in? Do you care? If you don't care, that's your business. They're your items. Now, I will say, Magic people who, dance, the people who do Magic the Gathering, especially people who do it actively. I mean, and a lot of people that were like, finally, like, just like, I gotta get out, you know, and I get it because it's just like a new set every 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever. We own a shop and we sell a lot of Magic. I don't even really know how to play the game very well, but I sell a lot of Magic cards to people when I'm there. And some people come in and they've literally got like a box. It looks like airport luggage. It looks like airport luggage. I mean, there might be stuff in there for other games too. I don't know. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. So, you know, you can be as serious or as casual about this stuff as you want. Serious Magic players, it gets involved. We got people who come in and they're like, yeah, I'll take like 6 boxes of, you know, Dragon Shield, different, this is all the colors you have? Like, we have a lot of colors of Dragon Shield sleeves. And they're like, this is all the colors now. I'm like, oh my God. And like 2 Ultra Pro binders and like a 5,000 card box and, you know, a box of the hard sleeves or 2 or 3. And they'll be like, hey, what do you got back there for like, set boosters for Strixhaven? And I'll be like, oh, yeah, we got this right here. How many packs do you want? They're like, oh, no, I want a box. I'm like, oh, yeah, cool. That's very cool. Here you are. I think you should get this one. And I'll like dig one out from underneath of one and be like, this is the one. And then I give it to them and they get a cool card out of it, a really good card. And they're like, you're Magic. Whee! And I'm like, that's because it's called Magic. And I'm like, and I have no idea how to play. But I sell the hell out of those cards because it makes people happy. And they're enjoying themselves. And they're playing a game with other people. In person. And some of them they have a hard time with social cues. But I mean, same. So, you know, I'm happy that we have created a place that people feel like they get to come and geek out about their stuff. It has its drawbacks. Any retail business does. Any brick and mortar does. But we provide a place where people come in, actually look at things, get it in the moment, and also play the game. So some folks are just into that game. You're into TTRPG. We got Warhammer. What's funny is the Warhammer crowd is often people who don't even play Warhammer. They just want to paint. Plenty of people do play it. Plenty of people that paint Warhammer do it. play it. Plenty of people that play Warhammer don't paint it. And we got D&D people that come in. We had some people coming in to play one other kind of a little bit off the beaten path game that was called Stargrave, I think it's called. Cranston, are you familiar with that one? And at home, we play Catan. We play Hero Quest. We play... I love Scrabble, and I know that's not a TTRPG. We play a lot of tabletop games, not all TTRPGs. No. Not Starfinder. Stargrave. I want to say it was called Stargrave. I think it's a pretty, like, kind of niche thing. Stargrave is a sci-fi skirmish tabletop war game by Osprey Games, designed by Joseph. This is the AI overview. Joseph A. McCullough, where players lead a crew of 10 figures through a ravaged post-war galaxy. Players act as independent operators, smugglers, pirates, and mercenaries, focusing on looting, leveling up, and surviving against rivals and automated threats. Yeah, see, there you go. Stargrave from Osprey, exactly. And then, you know, we have people come in and run their D&D games in the building and all that stuff. We do Commander. We do pre-release events. We're trying to get Pokemon stuff going. That's been kind of supposed to be my project, and I haven't really done as much with it as I should. But I'm going to try and get that going maybe during the summer. It has been a real adventure. My husband's done a great job with the place, and I'm very lucky to have a partner who, you know, supports what I'm trying to do. Meanwhile, you know, I've been trying to help him more. It's like I'm trying to help with the social stuff more, which is not I don't even do a good job with social stuff for my own stuff, but I'm trying to get better at it so I can help him more. We made a post, like a wrap-up post after New Comic Book Day. We also sell comic books. And, oh my God, I know exactly who you are. Thank you for coming in. Thank you so much for coming into the channel. We are so happy that we've been able to do what we do there. You know that? Like, it is ridiculous. And for our tiny little area down, you know, or I should say up here, you know, kind of tucked in the next county up from Portland, it has been a labor of love for sure. And also I talked crochet with your girlfriend before I ever met you. So, yeah, you're both lovely. And like I said, we are so fortunate that people find value in what we're doing and have kept it going, because plenty of businesses like ours do not make it. Yes, just go. So, hey, thank you. I appreciate you. I have considered, like we talked about, trying to do something with content for the shop, but it would be much less. So here I just yap and I pretend like I'm going to crochet something. I actually have to go get dinner going. You guys, what if we start with a chicken dance next time? I just realized it's 5 o'clock. I need to feed my family. I promise you I will not forget about the chicken dance. Do I have permission to owe you the chicken dance? It's okay. Thank you. I got to feed my kids. I may come back tonight. I did not get to stream as much while there was some stuff going on, including like my husband being out of town for a wedding and leaving me to barely function. Okay, listen, we are going to raid out then. Seriously, thank you very much for coming in and talking in the chat. I think we were talking a bit about games and stuff, like video games and Twitch and all that. I do game here sometimes, but mostly what I do, I didn't even get around to your mic cover at all today, DJ. The title was a lie. I love you, DJ. DJ's like, it's okay. We do lots and lots and lots of crochet and knitting and stuff like that here. We do also play some games. Right now, we're in the middle of something called the Big Partner Party Energy Celebration, as an event that our friends, the Mocos, do every year. And this is one of my kiddos. And we are doing 20% off in my shop for, anything. Merch, handmade stuff. There were intentions. It'll get done. They don't take me terribly long. And then I'm doing yarn pre-orders. And yes, you may use that discount code for yarn pre-orders if you would like. You don't have to use it, but you can. It will work on the yarn pre-orders. To those of you who have refused to use the code but still order from me, get wrecked because I'm still reporting your sale to the Mocos. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I'm going to wrap this up and then we can do that. Okay? All right, honey. What else? I don't know what else to say right now except for thank you. You guys have been so kind. I know, but also you guys don't have school tomorrow and we have plenty of time to make dinner, but I do need to make you dinner because I don't want you guys to be like freaking out about how hungry you are. We need to do
the fart zone. Welcome to the fart zone.
Nice, Reed! Very nice! Thank you so much! Perfect. Absolutely. Chris Retro Rebellion. I know who you are. You can't hide behind that new username. Hi, Dodja. Hello, Shadow. Welcome in. Triple Jams. How are you? Desi Lou. Thank you so much. Typing Roth. Admo PK. Kat, I adore you. You beautiful, beautiful soul. I saw your mammoth jalapenos. Why is it so spicy? It looks so good. You look a farmer. Hi, Zip. Yeah, we're going to do that because then we also need to make you like the rest of an outfit for that party. Okay, but hey, wait a second. This is one of my kids. Oh, I'm so good, especially now that you brought everybody over. You just reminded me though, I need to, and we're good. We're going to hang out and say hi to you guys and introduce myself and all that stuff for a second. If you need to read and run, I totally understand, but what color egg would you like for the bowl of Bachnificence, my dear? I appreciate you. I am going to hit the button mods for disabling raids just because we're getting ready to wrap up and I love you, so I'm so happy you raided it. I'm glad I forgot. I do have pink. I do. We have pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and white for all the subs, resubs, and raids. We have eggs and chickens. So if you sub first, then raid, then the chicken came before the egg. Or maybe you raid first. You don't have to sub. Never sub. It's fine. This is our baby Apollo. He's about 9-10 months old. He is my sweetheart. But we do have people who are sub to the channel and they'll be sneaky and come in here and resub. And I'll be like, oh my God, thank you for the resub. And then they raid. I'm like, you stinker. So then the chicken came before the egg. Thank you, my friend. You're so amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate everything that you do for your community and all of the love that you show everyone there and your support. And I met Kat through the Women's Guild. And I mean, I met a lot of really cool people through the Women's Guild, but you are like way at the top of the list of reasons why the Women's Guild has been a positive thing in my life. So. They are doing another round of grant announcements soon. Yes, maybe.
It's getting so big.
I am also, in addition to being a member of the Twitch Women's Guild, I am an advisor. I'm a founding advisor for the Artisan Makers Creator Club on Twitch. If you guys stream creative content, like things like crochet, knitting, art, it doesn't matter. Perler bead, cross stitch, weaving. Yes, dear. He is getting big. Please consider joining the Artisan Makers Creator Club, and there's a bunch of other clubs as well. So there's a ton of them. Gosh, and they're expanding them into some gaming stuff now too. They started with non-gaming content because I think they want to try and encourage those of us who do non-gaming and help us either continue with the community building and whatever point in your journey you're in. They will welcome you as long as you have, there's a few basic requirements. 18 and over. monetized, and you have to have evidence of having broadcast in the category or categories that apply to that club. I made this hat. I hand knitted this, actually. She wore it on a field trip today, which I think it looks like you had a lot of fun. Okay, into the bowl you must go, Kat and Raiders. Thank you so much. Kat does a lot of stuff with ESO and a bunch of other really awesome games. So if you guys play ESO, what were you playing today, Kat? What were you playing today? Super friendly, welcoming community there. Everyone's just out to help each other. Really uplifting. Kat is just chef's kiss. Allie K, how are you, friend? Thanks for hanging out last night on the second channel. So this is my main channel. We're partnered here. Been streaming on this channel for 8 years. A little while back, I set up a second channel so that I can play games and collaborate with people who are 18 plus, and we don't have to worry about our chat settings conflicting.
He's purring.
And that one is called 9.5 Plays. I am considering rebranding it because now a couple of times we've had people get confused and raid to 9.5 when I was live on the other channel. It's more like this. And then I have to go over to 9.5 and raid them out to 9.5 Plays. It's not a good time. I mean, it's funny, but like then we lose a bunch of people, and that's always sad. So into the bowl you must go, Kat and Raiders. Thank you for bringing your community over here, and thankfully we are actually live on this channel. 10 minus boy. No! Maybe not something to do with my severed finger. Here we go. Into the bowl you go. The what?
The bowl of booknificence. 3, 2, 1.
She knows what to do. I love it. Okay. Thank you.
Has nobody noticed that Apollo was
I love
in
you.
chat?
I love you.
Apollo was here.
Hmm.
Does anybody notice?
Notice me, senpai. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid. And if anybody has any questions, please feel free to ask. We are doing a pre-order. If any of you are fiber artists and you like buying unique hand-dyed yarns, the link is pinned at the top of chat, but there it is in the chat again. We are delving into doing pre-orders for, you know, probably a lot of different kinds of yarn. But I could not resist this yarn. It is... It's a fingering weight yarn, so if you don't like the super thin yarn, that's okay. You can wait until I dye some other weights. We're only doing this one particular base because I cannot resist. I need to play with this. It's fingering weight superwash merino that has iridescent stellina, so that will be super sparkly in the sunlight, and neon Donegal neps that will glow in the dark under like a black light. It is so magical, and I can't wait to play with it. So we're taking pre-orders, and that way then I can purchase the yarn after people have said, yes, I want it. So basically you're saying I want pinks and reds, yellows, blurples, because I know we have a lot of fans of blurple, blue and purple, or grayscale, and that way you can also purchase more than one set, and you can combine them into something. Get them all and make rainbow stuff, please. Like, I don't know. There's not I didn't plan a green or an orange, partly because I wanted to limit the number of pellets so I don't sign myself up for way more work than I'm possibly capable of doing. If we sell out of all of those options, I might be convinced to do a second run and do the ones that were the most popular, and then add in any that were not already existing that people really, really want. I have other stuff for sale up there, and we're participating in something called, like I said, the BPPE 20% off. 20% off with code BPPE 2026 2026. BPPE 2026. I know he's very happy right now. He loves your attention. I love yarn. I love crafting. I love dyeing yarn. Muted? Not according to captions. Not muted, says Cranston. Allie K says nope. Oh, you lost sound. No worries. Hopefully you get that fixed. But Cod came in and said hi today, and we actually had met in person. It's funny when you meet somebody in person before you meet them in chat. That doesn't usually happen that way. Although I have had a few friends from, various points of my life that use Twitch come in and end up saying hello and being like, hey, it's me. And I'm like, no way. Get ready for when things get really crazy in here. But you know me. So anyways, we own and operate a comic book trading card and TTRPG shop in St. Helens, Oregon called Pantheon Comics and Games. And I come help out there every once in a while, either like if my husband has to go somewhere, has an appointment, or we have our partner or cashier employee can't work for some reason and we need an extra person. So I was there for Free Comic Book Day, which was a lot of fun. And anybody that has never been to a Free Comic Book Day, well, unfortunately, you'll have to wait for pretty much a year because it just happened this past Saturday. But it is such a great fun. It's a celebration of, comic books and all things to do with them. So we had a great time with it. We had Deadpool and Spider-Man in the comic book store, which was so great. There was my daughter got dressed up as Wonder Woman, and another little one came and showed up as Supergirl. So then we had Deadpool and Spider-Man, and I was like, we got a little multiversal Marvel DC thing happening here. It was quite fun. Lots of families, lots of kids. Lots of people bought a lot of stuff. Some people don't buy anything, and that's okay. It's totally okay. I'm going to snooze those. Thank you, Cranston. Because, we do it not necessarily with the expectation that everyone will buy things, but then sometimes people just didn't even know that we existed, and they find out about this event, and it helps them find out about our store. And even if all they do is walk out and tell someone else, oh yeah, I got these comic books for free on Free Comic Book Day at the local comic book store. If that person didn't know there was a comic book store, then, word of mouth and all of that good stuff. So we're encouraging reading. We're helping artists get, the word out about their art through their comic books. And it's been a real incredible journey for the last almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in September. And I am going to try and ramp up some stuff to help my husband with the Pokemon in person. Is hard to organize. People want to collect the cards. They don't want to play. There are players, but you have to really go after that to start getting people into play. Once you get people into play, I think it's a lot easier. I mean, that's probably true for any of these games. We had a rough time with Lurkana. Lurkana was popular at first. And then it started getting into this thing where we had people who were driving from other parts of the state to come and trounce people just to get the pricing. And, we can't really necessarily turn them away. But that made it not fun for a lot of our regulars. And they stopped coming to any of the competition stuff. Imagine. And, that's the way it goes sometimes. And also I think that interest in that game just has waned in general a little bit. I know, right? It's heartbreaking. You can't tell, well, you came and you showed up and you bought in and you played the game legally. We can't tell you that you don't get your pricing. We can't, we wouldn't want to ban that person from the store. But a lot of those people are not making purchases either. So they're not coming in. I mean, they got to buy in, I think. I think those were buy-in events. You got to buy in. But outside of that, they're not like, okay, well, now also could I have a whole box of cards or a few packs or anything like that at all? Maybe some snacks. So it's frustrating when you have people who are your regular customers that are spending money with you, that are taking the time to come down and participate in events and help create an atmosphere that others want to be in. And they end up not walking out with very much. I mean, everybody gets something. We make sure everybody gets something, but it's frustrating when there's a thing that they really have their eye on, and they might have had a chance if it weren't for these folks that will look up where all of the tournament stuff is. But, some people are just like that and very competitive, and I can't say that, I blame them for wanting to be good at something. But that just feels like it's well, how much did you pay for gas? You know what I mean? Like, it must have been worth it, I guess. Did you, like, walk here? Or, I don't know. But we love what we do. So that kind of stuff does not get us down too much. It's just that I want to see people who come in regularly, like, leave happy. That's all. And we have a lot of really cool stuff in there. We really are happy that we're able to help people with their hobbies. That's the main thing. Okay, I owe you guys a pet treat and a chicken dance, and I can't remember if there's anything else. Help me, mods. Cat Raiders, if you're still here, thank you so much. I do appreciate you coming in with that raid from our friend Catatonia. I bet Cat took off to go and maybe fix some dinner or something like that. It's definitely much later there than it is here. I think they're about 3 hours ahead. I did the streamer treats. Yes, pet treat. I owe one more pet treat. Oh, she just had Apollo right here, and I have this. Hey, Ramona, do you have Apollo? What? Oh, you put him down? Is he in your room? Okay. I'm a silly goose. Well, we will. I'm sure I will have another opportunity. Don't forget, you guys, if you're shopping with our friends who are doing BPPE 2026, to go ahead and report your sales to the Mocos even offline. There's a channel point redemption that can be redeemed while they are offline. It can be redeemed offline to report your sales so they can track them. All right. So if you were watching on YouTube, thank you. I do appreciate you. It does help. It really is helping. It's not like we're going to be, you know... How do I put this? How do I put this? It is helping. I am receiving payouts at a quicker rate. Let's put it that way. Payouts are coming at a quicker rate on YouTube because of you. Thank you. Because, like, I don't want you, like, here's why I had a moment just now. And you don't need to be, like, going way out of your way to, like, you know, don't trouble yourself. I used our last snooze, by the way, Cranston and mods, DJ, anyone who's here that's modding, that's listening, because you can see that ad break was trying to come. But you can do that if you're so inclined. If you like the background noise of me screaming about something, you want to watch some cool moments where we hit some big milestones for charity and stuff like that, please feel free. It is helping. I appreciate you. I need to do some short form over there again. I've been lacking. I've been slacking is what I meant. Slacking on posting short form again. But it is helping, and thank you. And so if you've been watching on YouTube, have a great rest of your day. I really appreciate you. We'll do the gifted memberships for YouTube next time. Okay. Thank you, guys. We get 10 of them a month over there. Thank you very much to everyone who's a member on YouTube, too. If you're watching this later, thank you so much for spending time watching VODs of the lives. And please feel free to like. And if you're not subscribed, go